Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a beautiful day so far, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing my 5 favorite podcasts to listen to as a working artist. I personally really enjoy listening to podcasts when I am working. They help me stay motivated and inspired. And these 5 podcasts that I'm going to be sharing with you today are super useful, not only because they help you stay inspired in a, mind and heart level, but they're also full of practical tips that are actually going to help you make a living as an artist. Down below in the description box, I'm going to be leaving a link to a video that I shared several months ago in which I explained everything that I did to plan and prepare in order to finally be able to leave my many years of working as a full-time employee to pursue creative entrepreneurship. And as I shared in that video, one of these several things was soaking up and learning everything I could from other artists who were succeeding at making an income from their artwork and their skills, and really understanding all of the practicalities involved in order to really make it work. And YouTube videos along with podcasts have been absolutely invaluable for me in learning all of this and really being able to stay inspired while gaining a grasp on business practices, time management, financial planning, and all of the challenges that really come with being a creative and trying to make a living from your work. And as I share my favorite podcasts with you guys, I'm also going to be sharing 2 time lapses for a couple of little bird paintings that I did this week to try out my new Schminke acrylic paint set. So far, I'm really happy with it, but I'm going to be working with it a bit more before sharing any of my thoughts. In terms of the other painting supplies that I am using to create these little bird paintings, I am using 8 by 8 inch gessoed canvas board and only 2 synthetic filbert brushes in sizes 8 and 6. These 2 little bird paintings, along with a couple of others that I'm going to be working on soon, will be up for sale in my new Etsy shop. So if you're interested in getting one for yourself, let me know. I'd absolutely love to send you one personally. And finally, I just want to very quickly say welcome to all you new people just visiting my channel for the very first time. I'm super happy you're here, and consider subscribing because every single Friday I share a new video with art tips, drawing and painting tutorials, and encouragement for aspiring artists. Alright, I'm gonna get started with sharing the first podcast that I absolutely love listening to, and this is Creative Pep Talk. Andy J. Miller, also known as Andy J. Pizza, is an illustrator, author, writer, and speaker. I think out of all of the podcasts that I'm going to be sharing with you today, this is the one that I've probably listened to most and that I always get super excited to listen to whenever I hear there's a new episode. And I think the reason this is because I can really relate to Andy in a way. I feel that in my heart I'm a dreamer, but the situations that life has put me through have kind of trained me to see everything in a more pragmatic and practical way. However, in my core, I'm a very sentimental person, and I feel like this podcast combines these 2 things beautifully. Andy is completely open about his personal life and the struggles that he has been through and shares very practical tips that he has learned that have allowed him to reach success. He also brings on other successful artists who are very open and honest about their own struggles and journeys. I always end up incredibly inspired after listening to his podcasts. More than one episode has made me cry, and I just really recommend it if you haven't checked it out already. The second podcast I'm going to be sharing today is the Art Biz Coach by Allison Stanfield. I have been an email subscriber of Allison's for a while now, and I always feel the advice she offers through her podcast, blog, etc. is always very solid but full of heart. She offers a lot of advice to help us stay organized and productive, and different ideas that can help us increase our opportunities as artists. Allison has years of experience helping artists grow their businesses and offers online courses. She shares amazing tips that can help us really use the internet and the tools that we have available today to really get our presence out there in a professional way and grow our audience successfully. I have been subscribed to numerous Art Business Coach email lists, and I can honestly say that if I were to invest in an art-specific business course right now, it would probably be hers. Podcast number 3 on my list is the Jealous Curator's podcast, which is also known as Art for Your Ear. Danielle Creasa, who's had a very successful blog for a very long time, curates art shows and has given very cool TED Talks like the one titled Your Inner Critic is a Jerk, which I highly recommend you check out. She's passionate about exposing and helping share the work of contemporary artists. And she's also fascinated by the self-doubt, the insecurities, and the creative blocks that we have to deal with as artists. So if you're an artist, you probably already know how lonely this journey can be. And I feel it's very useful to learn about other artists' stories and how they got to be at the point they're currently at. Everything that they had to go through, all of the effort and the struggles that they've been through. Danielle interviews a new artist with every episode, and they come out every week. Number 4 on my list is the Thriving Artist podcast. This is an amazing art business-oriented podcast that has been running since 2016. It's hosted by Daniel Degree, and it features very useful interviews not only with all sorts of visual artists, but also with art collectors and gallerists. Now, I know that a lot of us artists do not want to hear about sales and we don't want to learn about marketing, and we wish we could be in our studios all the time drawing or painting. But the fact of the matter is that if we're looking to earn an income from our work, a stable income, then creating the art is just one of the many, many things that we have to do. And the artists who are really able to make it are those people that are not afraid of putting on their entrepreneurial hats and learn and keep learning throughout their entire journeys all they can about business and marketing. This podcast offers a ton of super valuable information ranging from copyright and how to protect our work as artists, tips on sales strategies and networking, as well as advice on how to balance art, life, and business. And finally, Beyond the Studio is a beautiful podcast hosted by 2 artists, Nicole Mueller and Amanda Adams, who've both reached success on their own, and they created this podcast as a way to share information with aspiring artists out there that they wish they knew when they were first getting started themselves. With their podcast, Nicole and Amanda really have this goal of empowering other artists to live a full creative life and reach their goals. Each episode is a candid conversation with a different artist, in which they're able to share how they're supporting themselves and sustaining their creative work. Through these interviews, we're able to learn how other artists who are actually doing it themselves deal with time management, plan their finances, promote their work authentically, and just navigate all the challenges that come with being an artistpreneur. All right, everyone, those are my top 5 art podcasts to listen to. If you know of any cool and useful podcasts that I didn't share today, make sure to leave them down below in the comment section so that we can all learn and stay inspired. You'll be able to find links to all of these podcasts down below in the description box so you can go and check them out for yourself. All right, I'm now going to leave you to enjoy the rest of this little bird painting time lapse. Oh, and one more thing. I would really, really love to hear your opinion in regards to which bird you think is best, the first one or the second one, because as I mentioned before, I still have 2 more birds to paint in this little series, and I would love to know what people like best. Alright you guys, that is it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video and that you have a chance to check those podcasts out. They're absolutely amazing and I promise you, you will not regret it. If you like this video, please, please, please give it a thumbs up because it really helps my channel get in front of more people. Thank you guys so much for watching. You have no idea how much I appreciate it, and talk to you soon. Bye!